spending. We back on the full sunset.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers.
Yo, what up, Boosh? What up, my beaches? Jason, Rodney, Dennis. Hara for Adara. Yo.
I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag, couple hundred need a G-wagons, big tax on my big spending, big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense, that good thing, yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag, couple hundred in the G-wagons, big tax on my big spending, big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
Look what I got. New whip with no top. Cooking up no stove top.
Time to get Swole, fam. Yeah.
Big budget ass, big facts.
Thursday.
Big money in the contract. Been running no contact.
Thirsty Thursday for a sick fucking games. Those games. Sick games.
Yeah, new
Sick
rock
games.
got a new flex. Yeah, I'm current, I'm a new trend.
Yeah.
Black boys with the full scent. Yeah, like I said, no new friends.
Right.
We don't really need new friends.
Jip.
Good thing, yeah, I found that young king with my crown.
All right.
10 racks in the fanny pack,
Heather, J Styles. Good name, J Styles. That's fire. Benjamin, Becca, Tobias, Nathan. All right. Famwise is here. Super Famwise. Bam. Here we go. Fitness of the bullshit.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling.
Welcome to the Daily Swole. Aha, testing. Testing. Testing, testing, testing. A test, testing, test equals. Welcome everyone to episode 951 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and of course, the Slaycast. In the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Bow. Those sick gains, fam. What is up, booshes? What's going on, my pimps? Pimps with a limp. What is going on? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, everywhere at Swolenormous. Make sure you follow the gain train. Miyagi say, I follow Derry Swore. Derry Swore, I. Miyagi say, make a seek a fucking gains. Yes. All right, yes. So much caffeine got my pump on today. I'm feeling fucking yoked. I'm feeling good. You know, it's such a head game. Fitness is such a fucking head game. That is why I'm always talking about yoga and meditation and getting your mind right. You have to fucking amp yourself up. You have to amp yourself up. You can't fake it till you make it, but you kind of do. You know, if you get your mind going and then you just fucking start raging, like you have to, like I look at my own posts on Instagram. I'm just like, I guess, yes, I gotta fucking do it. 50% chance of being a lazy fuck. Not today, bitches. Not fucking today. You have to get yourself amped up. You have to fire yourself up. That's like the mind. That's your little self-talk. You know, I have a little Papa Swole running around my head saying, stop being a fucking pussy. I'm like, God damn it. All right, fine. I'll go to the gym too. I am like on this kick where I am going to the gym no matter what. If I'm sore as fuck, I'm going. And I'm just going. I am doing everything I don't want to do. That's been the fucking thing. Just to do shit you don't want to do. Anytime you do anything you don't want to do, you just get stronger, whether it's mental or physical. You don't have to. That's a huge component of fitness that is completely not discussed. It doesn't matter if you like working out or not. It's actually, I think it's better if you don't like it. Because if you create discipline and you train hard and you fucking do it and you actually like fundamentally just don't like it, but you do it and it works, you realize, holy shit, hard work pays off. I don't have to fucking like it, but you're going to like, no one dislikes results. No one dislikes results. No one dislikes change. Oh, I built too much muscle and I'm too lean. Oh, I'm not happy with that. Oh, my butt looks fantastic. Oh, my abs look great. I'm not happy. You don't care. The hard work becomes background noise when you get results. It's just people don't get to that point. You don't have to like it. You have to do what works. And if you don't like it, that's a detail. That's like a side story. People use the enjoyment. Oh, I don't like it. They use that as the crutch. They use that as the fundamental component, as if that's fucking important. If it works, do it. Suck it up. Like, how much shit do you do? Drop in the comments right now. How many things do you do every day that you don't like? And I'm not saying you don't enjoy your life, but how many things do you do out of obligation, things that you're disciplined to do? You might not like, you might like what you do for a living, but you might not enjoy the drive there. You get stuck in traffic every day. You don't have to like the traffic, but that's part of the whole thing. You still do it every day, so go to the fucking gym. Go do it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, dishes. You hate doing the dishes. All right, well, either eat dirty dishes, eat with your hands, use paper plates, or fucking wash them and shut up, right? Right? We all do dishes. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. Some things just need to get fucking done. You know? That's why I don't do exercises that I like. And people always ask me, what foods do you like? What's your favorite this? What's your favorite exercise? I stay away from picking favorites. Most of you that ask me about favorites or the best, I usually don't have answers for that because I don't process things in that sense. I don't think about what's the best exercise. It depends on the person, of course, on the application. I mean, there's some that I would just say are better than others in general. But when it comes to my favorite, I don't pick favorites. I pick what works. And I try to, on purpose, do things that I don't like sometimes. I do exercise that I don't normally do. I do them on purpose. I'm like, fuck, I hate that exercise. I don't like it. It's such a, it's not my main thing. But I do it, so I'm covering my bases. I'm at least implementing it. You don't have to like things. Think about the end result. What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to accomplish? It's not supposed to be entertainment. If you want the result, do whatever it takes, get the result, and then you end up liking it. You might not like certain foods. Well, if I told you, and let's say you did it, and you ate certain foods and you trained a certain way, you don't like the training. You don't like the food. But you got healthier, you lost weight, you look great, and you feel great, you're going to start liking it because you associate the results with what you like. That's what's important. It doesn't matter if you like certain foods. You want your body to like it. You don't have to enjoy the fucking taste of it. You'll get used to it. You get fucking used to it. You get used to it. And then you get results. And then you just associate your like. It changes the association. Your relationship with food changes. Your association with results changes. And it becomes a non-issue whether or not you like it. You want the results. So you just do it. And that's when you really hit that flow state where things don't get in the way anymore. You don't make excuses. You don't work around it. You don't stray from your nutrition just because I don't feel like eating that today. I want some more variety. It's like, well, fucking just eat it. Shut up. Right? That's it. That's it. And it's important to get different things as long as it's not inflammatory. It's important to get various nutrients, in different foods. However, once you figure out which ones are best, stick to those. Just fucking be repetitive. The more repetitive you are, because we're talking about nutrition today, we're talking about food. The more repetitive you are, the less likely you're going to overeat. If you're consistent with your nutrition, you're less likely to overeat. If you're mixing sweet and salt and this and that, and you're eating all sorts of foods, you're going to overeat. You're going to binge because your body is all fucked up with signals. You got to be ridiculously consistent. And the more consistent you are, you're not going to overeat. You're not going to overeat quality, healthy food, especially if you're eating relatively the same shit all the time. So, what up, fam? Fitness is the best and only investment you'll ever need. It's the most important. Fitness and health. No, what comes before fitness and health? What comes before fitness and health? I don't care if you like to paint. I don't care if you like to build or work on cars. It doesn't matter if you like to, build fucking chairs. It doesn't matter what you like. You can't do those if you're not healthy. If you're not fucking alive. If you're not fucking alive, you can't enjoy anything else. So be healthy, focus on your nutrition and your health, and then do hobbies and stuff that you fucking enjoy if you don't like it. I love it though. I love the training. I love the hustle. I love beating myself up. I love strengthening my mind and my body. I think it's great. It teaches you things about yourself. It teaches you what you're capable of. And that's like what we've been talking about the other day. You have to, you push yourself. You realize your body will adapt. Even if you're doing too much for a while, your body will adapt the best it can. And if you're not giving your body a challenge and overload, it has nothing to adapt to. So it's always going to stay the same. That's why you have to push. That's why I'm going like I'm sore. It's like, well, go to the gym, fucking loosen up. And if you feel good, just adjust the weight. But you have to get more volume in by doing more volume. And of course, when you first start increasing volume, it's going to feel like, oh my God, I'm sore or I'm stiff or this is a lot extra than I normally do. Of course it is. But your body's got to adapt to something. If you never do it, your body's never going to adapt. It's common sense, but we forget those basics. We forget it. Thanks, Vince. Appreciate it. Oh, dang, I struggle with portion control. Well, that could be because you're not eating the right foods. If you're eating the right foods, your body will regulate. Your body will get full. You know, it's really amazing when you start eating. Those of you, comment below if you've done an elimination diet, if you're eating anti-inflammatory foods and such. You don't really overeat. You get full. And your body actually tells you, I'm full. You don't want to eat extra broccoli or something like that. Who overeats broccoli? And if you do, you're fine. You're not going to gain weight. Oh, too much broccoli. Have like 3 more extra bowls of broccoli and it's like 30 calories. It's nothing. It's nothing. You're not sucking down sugar and carbs and soda and crap like that. Holly, it is really frustrating that people can't link the fact that the food you consume literally makes you. Your headache, bad skin, bad sleep, disease, it literally makes you. And it's not just the food, it's your mind, but also the food you consume directly impacts the mind. If you're getting bad fuel and you're causing inflammation, those signals to your brain and vice versa directly linked to things like depression, fucking sleep quality, skin, everything. And the mental game too. Everyone's stressed out to shit because they're doing things they don't enjoy. They're stressed out because people around them are shitty because of society and all these different, self-imposed restrictions and pressures of society and parents and family. So mentally we're stressed, and then we're stressing out our physical body, and it's all one system. So it's not separate, it's integrated completely, but we have to focus on each one. We have to train our body and train our mind. And you can't train your body if you're giving your body bad fucking fuel. That's why I don't like the macro counting. That's why I don't like these massive elimination. Okay, an elimination diet, for example. Let's talk about that. Some of you have watched a recent training that I put together for elimination process. We talk about elimination a lot. And those of you that are Insulenormous X, the Nutrition Jumpstart series, we talk about elimination to get started by assessing and figuring out what foods are best for you. And that is the fundamental approach that you should be having. If you're having trouble with weight loss, if you're having trouble with weight gain, if you're having trouble with any of these things, joint pain, if you have trouble with skin quality, if you have trouble with sleeping, if you have trouble with migraines, you have trouble with pretty much anything, it can be directly related to the food that you're consuming. Why wouldn't it be, right? We just don't associate with that. We take Tylenol, we take ibuprofen, we take, whatever painkillers, we put on creams and we do all this stuff. We try to put topical shit on acne, right? We put topical shit on eczema and all this stuff. Well, it's coming from the inside. It's in your brain. It could be actually completely in your head, or it's coming from the food, and usually a combination of both. So why are we just looking for solutions? Why are we just looking for things to purchase? Because it's marketing. Our doctors want to keep us sick, or they don't know. They don't try to help us. They just give us something to put on it or to take to counteract it. And oftentimes those drugs, your body responds negatively. And in terms of a negative feedback system, your body is designed to repel and to fight things. So there's a balance. So usually when you go off these medications or these creams or these pills, you actually have more of the problem. You have your headache comes back, or you have worse acne or worse eczema or any of those issues. It usually rebounds, So we have to go to the source. Why not go to the source? Why not figure it out? That's why I'm trying to get across. The fundamental approach to your nutrition needs to be individualized. And everyone is looking for a specific diet plan. Well, okay, you can have that, but you have to put in work to get there. You have to go through an elimination. You have to be invested in terms of time and effort to figuring out what foods are best for you. I don't know where the separation is. Just people really don't care. You want to be handed a list of foods, eat these things. Doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. That's why diets for so many people, and I don't dislike the word diet. I like it. Diet is way of eating. It's a good word. It's a word that's descriptive. It has a fucking meaning. Okay? It's not a devilish term. We create these devilish terms because all these different diets, these different ways of eating are not individualized. Why do you think keto works for some people and doesn't work for other? Why do you think paleo works for some people, doesn't work for other? Why do you think vegan works for some people and absolutely does not work for the majority, for a lot of other people? Because they are specific to no one. It's blanket, just nuclear holocaust on certain foods. Vegan, just cut out all fucking animal products. What kind of psychosis is that? Keto, just a war on carbohydrates. Each of those things can have their place, but on an individual basis. Individual basis. There is no blanket diet that works for everyone. We've proven that. That's why you have people that really hardcore believe in veganism. That's why you have people that fucking hardcore believe in keto. That's a huge mistake. It might work for them for a little bit or even a short term. And a lot of times people really get into these diets and see great change maybe in the first couple weeks or couple months. And then you don't hear them talking about it so much in a year or two because it's not good for them long term. Their body starts, showing and exposing certain deficiencies or lacking certain things. So people talk a big game. Oh, it's a big popular thing. Everyone likes things that are new. So these new diet trends, right? Keto is fine. Keto helps a lot of people, but for long term, it can be very dangerous. You don't want to get rid of carbs forever. Keto is one of those cyclical type things. You want to eat carbs. You want to resaturate. You don't want to be in ketosis fucking forever. It's not how the body is designed to function. You could be without carbs. That's why your body uses ketones, because it can shift between different energy systems. It's a survival mechanism. Ketosis is a survival mechanism for the body. Your body has different energy pathways that it can use in order to survive if there are scarcities of certain food products. It's not designed to be, oh, no more carbs, okay. 100% plant your flag. In the background, I have fuck your flag. In order to plant your flag, you have to completely ignore so many different options. You have to ignore so many different options to go and plant your flag in one thing. You are ignoring all the possibilities. You're ignoring individualized approach. And a lot of people morally don't like to kill animals. Okay, I understand that. All right, you might not want to kill animals. You might not believe in it. That's fine. It's also irrelevant because a lot of vegans are very, very sick and unhealthy because they are morally opposed to eating animals, but their bodies are craving it and they deny that they need meat. And that's why a lot of vegans don't have success or they get very, very sick because it's not right for their body. That doesn't mean that some people don't thrive on it. That's fine. The human genome is very, very diverse. There are a lot of people that can survive very well on different things. We've proven it, right? Some people can survive very, very well on a high-fat diet. Some people can't as much. So you have that bio-individuality. Some people can do things and some people can't. Big shocker. Some people are great at playing basketball. Some people are great at shooting pool. It's the same concept. Some people can handle certain things. And when you go and you just do keto or you do vegan and it doesn't work, you're like, oh, that failed. And I tried keto. Oh, and that didn't work. And I tried this. It's because you're not looking at your food the right way. You're not looking at your food the right way. You're looking for an answer. And when X doesn't work, you go to Y. Oh, that didn't work. You're not going and creating your own. You have to create your own. And that's what I try to get you to do here. That's what we do inside Swolenormous X, my membership site. That's what we do on the Daily Swole. That's what we do everywhere. That's what I'm posting about. When I talk about nutrition, that's where I'm coming from. I'm not telling you to count your macros. I'm not telling you to measure every fucking last detail. I'm telling you to invest your time and effort to see what is best for you. You have to try things and you have to go back to scratch, eliminate a lot of inflammatory foods, a lot of things that are not, that people don't respond well to, and then test things out, see how your body reacts to different things. Try and be consistent, ruthlessly consistent. Don't dabble here and there. Be extremely consistent and rigid and repetitive for several weeks and then try something different or add something. But you have to really test things properly. It's extremely important. And if you don't find what works for you, if you're not interested in finding what works for you, then you're literally saying that you don't care about the fuel that you give your body. And then most people or many people have the audacity to complain, well, I've tried so many things, I just can't lose this weight. How come I can't? Because you're not thinking outside the box. You're just going inside this little marketing framework when someone gives you a keto diet or a keto plan. you shouldn't have a war on any type of food source, not a war on animal products, not a war on carbohydrates. You shouldn't be eliminating anything. Even like hardcore paleo gets rid of sweet potatoes. Fuck that shit. I love sweet potatoes. I react wonderfully to them. So you have to try it. You don't know until you try it. Oh, but I love rice. Well, have you tried not eating rice and tried something else? Or have you tried eating rice? I used to eat white rice regularly, and I just never really felt any kind of benefit from it, but I would feel immediate satisfaction, satiety. I would feel performance benefits just physically and mentally when I eat sweet potatoes. I'm like, all right, fuck the rice. It's not working for me. It's not valuable for me. Same thing with grains, just not valuable for me, not necessary. Bloating and just discomfort and just fullness and sluggishness, not for me. And this is very common for most people. That's why you can make these kind of blanket eliminations. All right, let's get rid of a lot of the foods that most people have issues with. That doesn't mean that you're going to have as many issues. Some people are drastically and severely lactose intolerant. You might not have that kind of severe reaction. Doesn't mean it's good for you, but you might not be violently allergic. You might be able to handle peanut butter. Doesn't mean it's good for you, but someone else might touch a peanut and fucking die. So there are different levels and different ranges on the spectrum. And we ignore that so often just by becoming tribal with our food. We pick a team, we plant our fucking flag, and that's the only way. That's what works. And then we just talk about it. We build a business around it. As a personal trainer, I'm going to talk about keto. I'm going to be the keto dude. I'm going to be the paleo dude. I'm going to be the intermittent fasting dude. There's so many different people in the world. And I think it's just reckless to be promoting any one type of eating style, especially if you're not promoting that foundational elimination and discovery. It's self-discovery. What's popular in media now is self-aware. Understand who you are, learn about what you want, have your vision. Who are you? Figure out who you are as a person. You need to figure out who you are as a consumer in terms of eating your food. We just assume that because, oh, this is edible, I can chew it and shit it out, that it's going to be something that my body wants. Absolutely 100,000% that's not true. Even foods that aren't in boxes, even foods that don't have ingredients. Some people say, oh, just eat around the edge of the supermarket. Do you think that just because it's a vegetable or a meat product, do you think it's just all the same? It's absolutely not. Grain-fed meat versus grass-fed meat, massive difference. Massive, massive, massive difference. Even like wild game, massive difference. You think mass-produced and grain-fed and poisoned and antibiotic-pumped animals taste the same as wild game or as health quality as wild game? Absolutely fucking not. Do you think vegetables that might have that are picked out of season, that aren't fully ripened, that have different levels of chemicals and things in the plants that defend the plants against consumers, against animals and scavengers in the wild, because we're picking them out of season so we can ship them so they don't rot by the time they get to the supermarket? You think eating those are the same as picking something ripe or farming something naturally in your backyard? Absolutely not. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not like you're able to figure out all the details by just testing. Oh, well, this has the same amount of vitamin C, so nutrient content, it's the same, so it's the same. Everyone thinks we think we know so many shit. We think we know so much shit. We think we know so many things. The human ego is just boundless. The human fucking ego is boundless, especially when someone thinks that they know something. They talk so much shit out of their fucking ass. When someone thinks they know something or they have content, well, it's not proven in science. How much stuff is in your head? How much stuff is cerebral? Meditation, yoga, the mind game. You can cure diseases with your fucking mind. It's been proven there are a lot of things that you can fix or that your mind actually causes. And most people we can't study it because it's not tangible. There isn't proof for a lot of these things, but the mind is very, very powerful. And the food helps facilitate and control the mind in terms of the fuel that it's given and in terms of the actions that are taken as a response to what you're consuming. And if you're consuming things that are bad for your body, how is there going to be a good chain reaction? It won't be. It won't be. It's not going to be a good thing. It's not going to be a good day. And we ignore that. We ignore that because it's so much easier. It's so much fucking easier to just have someone, here, eat this, have 1 cup of this, have 4 ounces of this, have this. How about take 6 ounces of fuck yourself. You're not making a diet for me. You're counting fucking calories. Oh, but if you restrict your calories, you're going to lose weight. Stop throwing stupid fucking arithmetic at people just because we're stupid human beings and we can understand, oh, 10 minus 6 is 4. Oh, so now I'm going to lose weight. Why do you think people do calorically restricted diets and don't lose a pound? Why do you think people do low calorie diets and their hormone profile goes to shit? They feel like crap. It's because we don't work like that. We don't work with calculators. You are not born with a calculator in your fucking stomach. You're not born with a calculator in your hand. You don't come out of your mother's pussy and have a calculator. Oh, well, I'm going to eat today. Let me add this up. Your body will tell you when you're hungry and it will tell you when you're full. And if you're eating the wrong things, your body is confused. It doesn't send the right signals. You feel hungry longer. You feel hungry when you're not hungry. It's all sorts of fucked up when you're consuming artificial foods, fake things that are not natural in terms of their combination, or we're creating these flavors and these brain fuckery. Oh, well, it only has 100 calories, but it tastes like pizza, but it's a chip, right? Doritos pizza. Just because it's 50 calories, it's tricking your brain into thinking pizza or salty or sweet, and you're not getting any value from it. Your brain is so powerful. If you're tricking your brain, why do you think virtual reality works? Why do you think virtual reality works is because your mind is scary as fuck, like the one where you're standing on the edge of a building or when you're fighting and you're shooting. It's intense. It's intense. I had the chance to do something like to play it at a friend's house, and it's fucking nuts. It's nuts. Even with graphics that are like, yeah, they're getting there. They're really good, but they're not, it's not real life. But your brain doesn't really, you get scared when you turn around. Your brain thinks it's real. And if your brain thinks something is real, it's going to react that way. So when you're consuming artificial sweeteners, when you are consuming salt, or you think you're eating a certain type of thing, you're going to have craving. If you're eating chips that taste like pizza, you don't think you're going to have pizza cravings. You don't think your brain thinks it's getting pizza and it wants pizza and it craves pizza like actual pizza. You're still consuming that flavor. Your brain doesn't know the difference. It does, but it doesn't. You think it does. You think you have control over your brain. You have no control over your brain because you're not even looking at it the right way. You have this little like mush up here in the top, but there's no memory card in there. It's the craziest fucking thing. There's no SD card that you just pop out. It's just like this flesh, and we have all these memories that take up whatever kind of space. We don't understand it. Do you understand this? Like, scientists do not understand it. Barely even scratching the surface of what's going on up here. So it would seem like a logical, good idea to give your body the best fuel possible so your brain can function optimally, so your body can function optimally. I don't see where this, oh, but I want to eat these foods, where people get so defensive. When I talk about cheat meals and eating crap, you're like, well, you can still enjoy your life, blah, blah, blah. You're a fucking idiot. You're a stupid fuck because you think that enjoying your life means punishing your body, means consuming poison. I'm not being a Nazi with food. I'm making perfect sense. You're eating shit. It has nothing to do with I'm enjoying my life. I want to enjoy my life. So I want to give myself the best fucking food so I can enjoy my life as healthily as I can for as long as I can. People have it completely upside down, ass backwards. It's so ridiculous. It's ridiculous, that justification, because you want to be lazy. You don't want to break habits. You want to eat that because you're a fucking child and you think you deserve a treat because you're so stressed out. Why do you think you're stressed out? Because you're eating shit. You're not doing things you enjoy. You're in this fucking system. You're in this box. You're inhaling all these toxins and poisons. You're sitting down at a desk all day. You're not moving the way your body's designed to. You're eating shit that is fucking hyping you up and tricking your brain. Of course you want to keep on doing that. You're fucking locked in. You're just tricked. It's the Matrix. You're scammed. It's just, we have it backwards. It's very easy to market a way of eating. It's very easy to market, oh, this is what you should do. I go hard with trying to get you to figure out and to inspire you, motivate you, if you will, whatever you want to call it, in order to get you fired up to care about your life, it's a lot more than just fitness. We're not here talking about biceps. Sure, you don't think you're going to build a better physique if you're eating the right foods. You're also not going to care when you feel so fucking amazing. You're not going to care so much about all those details. And guess what? When you're eating the right food, what else happens? You feel better. What happens when you feel better? You're less stressed. What happens when you're less stressed? Your stress hormones go down. Cortisol levels drop. What happens when those drop? You store less body fat. You have less bloating. You have less side effects of stress. So when you feel better, when you take care of your body, when your body isn't fighting the food that's coming into its system, when it's actually getting the fuel that it can use optimally, you end up starting to get results. Holy fucking shocker when you focus on eating the right things and not measuring and counting. Oh, well, this is 200 and it's 200 carbs and that's going to put me at this for the day and that's 25%. Fuck that shit. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's the wrong picture. The wrong fucking picture. Completely ass backwards. Let me count the shit that I'm eating. Let me count and measure the shit that I'm eating. No, you should throw that calculator in the fucking trash and start focusing on eating the right foods. Doesn't matter. Fuck the quantity. You know why? Because you're not going to overeat the right shit. You're not going to overeat grass-fed beef. You're not going to overeat sweet potatoes. Oh, I made broccoli. I ate way too much. I went over my calories. Never happened. Ever. No one ever overate broccoli and fucking gained weight. Never. So eat the good food. But first you have to actually give a shit. First you have to give a shit. That's it. You have to care. You have to care, and you have to understand that it's not going to happen overnight. No one can tell you these are the foods you should be eating. Anyone that really knows about this and has experienced it and has helped people or is like trying to teach people how to do this, like myself, they don't give direct answers. And it's not being vague. It's not, well, you got to figure it out for yourself. It's not giving vague answers. It's because we know that the approach is what has to be taught. Okay, what foods you have to start cutting out, why you should be observing your body like this, what to look out for, some things to think about. And I'm not like the highest expert of every last fucking detail with nutrition, every last vitamin and nutrient and blah, blah, blah. I'm not in a fucking lab measuring all these things. It's common fucking sense. From my vantage point, it's common sense. You test things and you have to be consistent with your nutrition, with the elimination and eating really strict for a while, because when you test things, you want that test to be as pure as possible. You want to feel that reaction. You want to see what these things are doing to your body. And if it's fucking you up, well, now you know. You just got data. You just got information. And it's not information that Joe Schmo on YouTube is telling you. You got information in your fucking kitchen. In your fucking kitchen that is telling you this is not good for you. Well, now you can stop eating it and move on to the next thing. And now you know that this food, X, Y, and Z, whatever the fuck it was, is not good for your body. Your body is reacting poorly to it. And now you can move on with your life and start whittling down what is best for your body. And when you figure that out, the whole entire game changes. It's one big system. It's not separate parts. It's not counting and measuring. It's eating the right fucking shit. Period. End of story. And your quality of life will increase dramatically. Everyone out there is trying to tell you about macros and splits and, flexible dieting and macros. It's an absolute fucking nightmarish scam. Everyone is just sucking down their own Kool-Aid and believing their own shit. They're just jerking off into their own mouths. That's all it is. And because calories provide energy, of course you can play around with energy balance. It doesn't mean that you can't get results. Here's the thing. It doesn't mean you can't get results. It doesn't mean it doesn't work. It doesn't mean that calories and energy doesn't exist. It doesn't mean that. I'm not saying that because you're like, well, I restrict my calories and I lose weight and I get results. Exactly my point. Some people are less allergenic. They have less reactions to certain foods. So if you're restricting calories, but you're consuming foods that you're not reacting really bad to, well, there you go. Some people are more resilient. Some people have stronger systems than others. We're all different. Again, the bio-individuality. We're all different. Some people will get results like that, but there's a lot of people that are playing that fucking game and not getting results. And you can't tell me that the system now and what everyone's promoting and what's out there is working, because it's fucking not. All these fast food places are giving you the calorie information. It doesn't make a fucking difference. You give someone information, they don't know what the fuck to do with it. They're still eating garbage food in less quality and less quantity. All right, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. Oh, now they put the calories on there. Oh, now everyone's so transparent. It's still shit food and you're consuming it and you're having problems. There's no, what else do you want to say about it? It's not working. Where are the stats? Over a third of the people in this country are obese, diabetic, or pre-diabetic. Like 150 million fucking people are essentially sick or borderline sick. And that's only with those things. That doesn't cover people with chronic migraines, joint pain, just fucking heart issues or swelling, and all the other things that can come from improper dieting. If you focus on eating the right shit, you don't have to count shit. I'll say it 1,000 times. It's true. It's true. I've done it myself, and thousands of people that I've broadcasted this to message me all the time and say, thank you so much for getting me off that counting bullshit. I started my elimination. I'm focusing on only eating the right shit, and I've already started losing weight, and I was stuck for years. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? I'm not sitting up here on a pedestal being like, I am the Lord of nutrition. I didn't make this shit up. People wrote book. I mean, the elimination diet. I mean, it's been around for a long time. It's a basic concept. You cut out the fucking shit. Everyone always tells you with any diet, right? Well, you have to cut out the soda and the processed foods. We generally know that, whether you're doing vegan or paleo or keto, where they tell you, you cut out the processed food. So people do any of these nutrition plans, and of course they start to lose weight, right? They get initial results because they're cutting out the fucking shit and they're being consistent for once. And usually they're combining that with some type of exercise program. So of course they get results, but then they plateau or they rebound, because fundamentally they're not coming at it from the right direction. They're just following a plan. They see temporary change. It's not something that's right specifically for them, so they can't stick to it. They can't be consistent. There's nothing else to say today about that. I'll take a couple comments. I'll look through and see what you guys have been posting. But that's the shit. If you care, you'll fucking do it. If you don't care, then don't do it. But don't listen to this episode and then complain that you're not getting results if you're not doing this, because you're just full of shit. You're not fooling me. You're not fooling anyone else. You're just fooling yourself. So if you want to still eat this stuff and then struggle with your weight loss and still measure and do all this stuff, fine, go do it. But don't complain that you're not getting results, because now you know that that's not the fucking answer. That's not the dick tip. Jason, no one likes fucking counting calories. No one likes that shit. Someone said, well, if I eat the right food, just eat as much as I want. It's not, that's not how it works though. If you're eating the right shit, you're not going to overeat. If you're eating the right foods, you're not going to overeat. You're not going to overeat. It's going to be hard to overeat. You're going to be full. You're going to be satisfied. Going to be satisfied. Counting calories gives me a headache. No shit. Chicken and waffles at KFC, but with a Diet Mountain Dew because I'm making sick gains. Ha, yeah. Well, that's what people do. They think, oh, I'll have a diet soda. I'll be getting in shape now. Usually the fattest people in the supermarket have their cart full of diet soda. What does that tell you? Holly, a girl on my feed is doing a 28-day challenge and said, everyone wish me luck, 28 days and I'll be fit and healthy. Can't wait for ice cream in 28 days. Oh my God, what an idiot. What an idiot. I feel bad for her. Tag her. Tag that beesh. Are you telling me that my little Debbie is bad for you? Yup. Andrea, do you ever eat refined sugar? Do you ever eat cookies? No, I don't. No, not really. No. Refined sugar? It depends. It depends on what it's in, or if I'm like cheating. Let's say on a rare occasion with like my friend, we'll have chicken wings or something. So maybe if I travel and I visit him, we'll have chicken wings, and usually probably like the sauce will have sugar in it, but I feel like shit afterwards. Rare occasion I'll splurge. But the thing is, a lot of people try to put it off. Like, well, I want to eat this now. They don't realize that they're going to feel like crap. I know I'm going to feel like crap. So I really have to like think about it. And I really have to be in the right state of mind to actually want to do it, because I know I'm going to get fucking heartburn. I'm going to feel like crap. I know. When I visited my best friend in Ohio, there's a couple nights in a row where we went and got chicken wings. You know, we just do our thing, went and watched like some baseball or whatever fucking games. Oh God, I had heartburn for like a week after. It sucked. I don't really get the same temporary high. You know, I don't get like, okay, well, I'm going to enjoy it now and then I'll pay for it. No, I just know it. I feel the after effects before it even starts. So I rarely do that. But if I want to cheat food, my cheat foods are healthy for someone else. My cheat food is like, well, I'll have a little bit of 85% dark chocolate, or I'll have some grapes, or I'll have like a couple clementines. So I get when you're eating really quality food, that kind of sugar from fruit is plenty. I don't need candy. I don't need cake and cookies. I'm fucking full because I ate a grass-fed steak and I had a sweet potato and I had vegetables and a salad and all whatever shit. I'm full. I don't want more food. I'm done. So I don't have the same kind of cravings and stuff. And when you're really consistent, you get rid of those cravings. Your body doesn't signal the same shit because the bacteria, your gut biome, isn't populated with the bacteria that thrive off those kind of like sugary carbohydrates. They die off because you got rid of them. So you're not populating any of that bacteria. So you don't have that gut-brain axis. You don't have those cravings like you used to. Well, that was like 2 years ago, Eric. That was like 2.5 years ago. That was early. Yeah, that hasn't happened since. I don't think I've been hungover since like that episode when we were traveling. Yeah, that sucked. Hey, didn't miss a day, motherfucker. You remember that shit? That's like lost in the archive somewhere. Yeah, you stop craving it after you're being consistent for a while. Oh, you're welcome, Jared. This foam roller sure is good for your muscles. Thanks, bro. 100% foam rollers are great. Let me see here. We got Bosco and mushrooms on Instagram. I even started to see new hair growth after doing the elimination diet and sticking with it for 6 months. This is many years of steady hair loss. Look at that. How insane is that? Getting hair growth back after years of hair loss. Your body heals itself. Everyone's trying to do detoxes and these cleanses. You don't need it. Your body will take care of it. Just start eating the right foods and you'll be fine. Your body will fix itself. You're always regenerating cells. Your body is designed to fix itself. You have to give it a chance. Your body doesn't have a chance to fix itself because you're pounding it. You're raping your body. Everyone is always, all worried about sexual harassment, everything in the news, and everyone's getting sued. Yet you're raping your body with fucking shit food. That's what you're doing. You're literally raping your body. Okay? And you wonder why you're not healing or why things are going south. You're not letting your body repair. You're destroying yourself every day when you're eating crap. If you eat the right foods, your body will heal itself. It will take care of itself. It will heal. It will repair. It's designed to. Yeah, fuck yeah, Mom. It's true. I did the elimination diet 2 years ago, and I haven't had indigestion since. Massive, massive changes, everyone. Casey, after eliminating dairy, I can't touch it now. Might as well be poison. It is poison. It's poison for your body. Now, some people might not react as badly to dairy, but if you don't eliminate it for 4, 6, 8 weeks, your body still has those defense mechanisms up and you don't notice the difference. Especially when you've been having milk in your cereal since you were 4 years old, your body has built up like a callus and immunity. You got to cut that shit out. That's why the elimination is so important. If you fucking care about your body, again, if you really care about your body, you'll do it. If you don't, you won't. Don't say you care about your health and don't say you're struggling and you've tried everything, but you won't do this. Fuck you. You're an asshole to your body. You don't respect your body. If you don't care, I don't know what to tell you. It's sad. It's sad if you don't care. Agreed, Dania. Be kind to your body and it will reward you in bucket loads. In bucket loads. In bucket loads. Oh, very nice. Very nice, Anna. Anna, 7 days post-revision hip replacement surgery. I made it. Eating pretty clean. My incision swelling is almost gone. So happy to be making such progress without eating shit food. Absolutely. And how many people after a surgery will use that as an excuse? Well, I'm injured. I want to treat myself, and they'll eat crap right after a surgery. They'll be like, they'll binge, they'll order out because they're, they had surgery, so they're not as mobile. So they'll eat crap foods as kind of, pat themselves on the back for going through surgery. And they're just fucking damaging themselves. Geyer 76. Thanks, Dash. I was counting till yesterday until I started following you. What about energy drinks like Bang? No, stay away from that shit, man. I don't know what's in Bang. I know you have all these like Bang girls. It's just artificial shit. If it tastes like fucking Fruit Loops, they're pumping shit in there. You don't need that kind of crap. That's why I don't promote any kind of specific pre-workouts, things like that. It's just filler shit. I mean, you have to draw the line with what you're willing to do. And you really need to cut down a lot of this crap. Artificial sweeteners and all these different chemicals. We just don't know what those effects are. And some people, it's dramatic. Artificial sweeteners and aspartame and food coloring. Some people are drastically allergic to specific food colorings. It's fake stuff that they're making taste a certain way. I agree, Wayne. The biggest joke I see is the artificial sweeteners out there. Oh, for damaged. It just doesn't make sense. I wasn't going to go to the gym today, but then my brain tricked me into getting sick fucking gains. My man, Michael, my man. Oh my God, people. Tag someone in this episode, share the podcast. I really, really appreciate it. Everyone's attention. Oh, Anna has another comment. That's a good one. Hospital food killed my stomach, but now at home eating grass-fed organ meats and bone broth, body responding very good. Glad to be back, Papa. No doubt. I love my organ meats. I love bone broth. It's all amazing. I know, Eric. R.I.P. Mesomorph. I know. Such crap. But it was such good. I mean, in terms of like what you got out of the gym, fucking strength and shit. Casey, sugar is what causes the aches and pains in my 48-year-old body. Avoiding it makes me feel young. No bullshit. You don't need to bullshit. It's truth. You're consuming something that your body. What is arthritis? Arthritis is inflammation in the joints. That's the suffix itis is inflammation. Tendonitis, gastritis, anything itis is inflammation. You're consuming an inflammatory food and you're getting inflammation in your joints. It says, fuck your flag because food tribalism, planting your flag in like a specific eating habit. Yeah, context. Amanda Moore, my doctors are amazed by how I have healed, gotten better. I changed my diet and no longer need medication for my IBD, my irritable bowel disorder, IBD, right? IBS, is that what you meant? Or that's what you meant? Yeah, doctors are amazed. You know why doctors are amazed? Because they don't know anything about fucking nutrition. They're not taught Doctors are not taught medicine, nutrition. They're not taught nutrition in medical school. Doctors, people that you go to get healed, they don't know anything about nutrition. You have to go to a functional medicine or an integrative medicine practitioner, someone who knows their shit. You can't just fucking pass out medication. It's fucking criminal. It's criminal. You don't need a doctor. You could heal yourself. No fucking joke. And I'll put an asterisk on that because, hey, legal issues. Papa Swole said I could heal myself. I don't need a medical. Oh, I need heart surgery. I'll do it myself. No, that's not what I'm saying, you fucking idiot. I'm telling you, you can heal yourself with food, with meditation. The mind is strong. The body is strong. You just got to give yourself the right shit. You can heal yourself. Bosco, it's amazing how easy it is to permanently give up foods that wreck your system. If I eat wheat, rice, or oats, I don't poop for 3 days. No thanks. Yeah, who the fuck wants that? And everyone thinks, if I cut that out, I'm going to crave it so much. I'm going to miss it so much. Absolutely. And you can comment below. You won't miss it. Ladies, gentlemen, you're not going to miss these foods. You think you will? Oh, but I miss pizza so much. No. You'll miss the idea of pizza. I think about it. I'm like, I remember I used to enjoy eating pizza. I don't want it. If I eat it, I'm going to feel like shit. When I smell it, I'm like, oh, you think you're going to miss it. But no, you have this, it's this concept. it's like how we as a people, we put the past on a pedestal, right? We think about the good old days. I don't know about the good old days. I like my cell phone. I like my technology. I don't want to go back to the good old days where like you had like a fucking pager or you couldn't get in contact with anyone. You know, we're connecting with people all over the world. This is so much better to have information, free information. Everyone's like, oh, I missed before the internet. Everyone's on the, it's fucking full of shit. You're full of shit. You know, we're moving into a new era where, I don't know, you got to take control of your shit. Off topic completely, but I just started daily lifting weights on day 5. My thighs are sore. Any good yoga selections? I'm a beginner in yoga. Jared, are you in Swole X? Yin yoga is amazing. Yin yoga is amazing. It's a very passive gravity. It gets really deep into the muscle tissues. Long holds. Yeah, you don't have those cravings. You remember pizza. That was the point. I lost track of what I was saying. But you have this memory. You have this memory of what it was and what you think it was. And it's not that. It's always been the same, but you think it's something that it's not. And you, quote, miss it. You don't miss it. Or you think you will, and once you eliminate everything, you don't. You just want your food. I just want my food. I just don't want that shit. Anyway, go back, check out this episode. If you're just tuning in now, rewatch this, look into it. Jared Rogers on Facebook. If you have any questions, you can message me. You can send me an email, hit me up on Facebook. You can hit me up on Instagram. But Swolenormous X. And yeah, for everyone that's curious, if you're really lost and you really don't know where to start, I mean, why not just join the Swolenormous X family? If you are looking, well, you know, you have the nutrition jumpstart. It'll walk you through the whole nutrition process. You get the recipe archive, all the programs and yoga, full yoga studio, full yoga classes, all different types of yoga, level 1, 2, 3, yin yoga, prop yoga, programs, workouts. It's fucking intense. It's everything that you need, and it's all on your phone, computer, stream it to your TV, everywhere. So you can learn more, swolenormousx.com. If you're watching, listening, check it out. Also, the Gain Train blog. All the stuff is at swolenormousx.com. So you can check out the apparel. It's all in the main menu. Check out the Gain Train blog. There's going to be some more articles and stuff coming up, and there's free workouts and things like that on the Gain Train blog, and you'll see that in the main menu. Links to the podcast to subscribe. So any questions, details, want to learn more about everything we do here, you can go check out swolenormousx.com. And aside from that, enjoy the rest of your fucking Thursday. I'll see everyone tomorrow for episode 952 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, Slaycast, and Taintcast, and Foodcast. Real fucking Foodcast. In the realm, because we're not flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. Peace, McGee's fam. Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swole. Out.